So, I kind of messed up a little bit, and I apologize for that. However, I'm going to explain some things that are pretty important. So, as some of you may know, I was supposed to live stream this morning, and it was going to be for this new Sun and Moon announcement that was coming out, and, well, some complications came along with that, of course, with any Jason Nation live stream. But essentially, I will admit to the fact that I kind of messed up a little bit myself here, but then most of it just sort of spiraled out of my control. Essentially, the new announcement for Pokemon Sun and Moon, or the new announcement I now have a cookie with me. Essentially, it was supposed to come out at 9 a.m. in the morning, and, well, that's usually the time that most announcements come out for Sun and Moon, whenever they announce, like, or reveal a new trailer or something like that. Essentially, as usual, I always set my alarm for an hour before the before the stream starts, and then I will literally just start it up, like, you know, maybe 10 minutes before the announcement's supposed to come out, so that way we can have time to talk prior to that, and then, you know, see the announcement together when it comes out, and whatever. But the thing that happened this time is I usually, like I said, set my alarm for 8 a.m., and then I will get up an hour earlier before the announcement comes out, and then I'll be able to get on to the stream at about 10 minutes before it comes out. Hi, buddy. Oh, he wants to go. Okay, there you go. And like I said, I usually do that before the actual announcement comes out, like 10 minutes beforehand, just so I can talk to you guys and do all that cool stuff. And then what ends up happening is, first of all, to start it all off, my alarm never went off this morning, which is just, it's fun in itself. I think we've all had that experience when your alarm doesn't go off, and I think that might have been because I had some chill step playing in the background. And I usually do that on my phone, so because it helps me fall asleep a little bit easier. And I feel like that might have been the reasoning why it didn't go off, because there was already something currently playing. That, or I just don't know, but for some reason I never heard my alarm, which is a bit of a pain in the or it just never went off. One of the two. However, there was an even bigger problem that arose out of the situation, and that was the fact that when I had got onto my computer, for some reason, and even on my phone too, for some reason, I did not have any kind of internet service whatsoever. And that also, for some reason, included my data network or my mobile network for my phone, and I just didn't understand why the hell nothing was working. So I was trying to figure some stuff out. I still don't know what happened with the mobile network on my phone, but it turns out there was some internet maintenance in my area that was like starting since 6 a.m. and it was continued and it was scheduled to go up until about 10 a.m. So 4-hour maintenance period, and my internet was completely useless during that time. So you can see how well that ended up working, and the problem that arose out of that, well, was this. A lot of people got a little angry with me because I didn't end up streaming the announcement, as you can see. And you know what, to be fair, that's perfectly understandable. I can understand why people would be mad at me, because there was supposed to be an announcement and then there was nothing, and then, well, yeah, it just didn't happen. But I come bearing good news in a way which sort of makes it better for me, because I don't feel as bad, and also I do still feel really bad, but it was literally out of my control. There was nothing I could do. The good thing is, you didn't miss much, and neither did I, apparently, because according to how many people have been tweeting me this, and how many people have tweeted me saying, Jason, you need to wake the hell up, or whatever, because people thought I had slept in, which actually I did sleep in to a certain degree. By the time I had woken up, it was like 9-10 p.m., so I would have already been like 10 minutes late to my stream anyway. But regardless of that factor, just couldn't even stream if I wanted to, which is that was just the problematic issue in itself. And I still don't know why I couldn't, because I was going to try and go on data and try and tweet off there, but for some reason it ain't working on my phone either, and that still isn't working, so I can't tell you what to do. So maybe that'll fix itself, I don't really know, but I just figured I'd make this video to sort of clarify the fact that, number one, the good news is we didn't really even get much. The only update that we got in terms of information or new info for Sun and Moon were pretty much just 3 pictures or 3 in-game screenshots that I'm fairly certain some of them or all of them were from the previous Coral scans. So in that sense, there really wasn't much that was revealed. In fact, there was nothing at all pretty much that was shown off or revealed. There was just some new in-game screenshots and some small updates to the websites, both the Japanese one and the English one. So realistically, there was nothing even worth streaming or making a video about in that regard, at least in my opinion. I don't think that's worth making its own video about. But in turn, that would have been basically all we would have seen on the live stream, and it would have made it really, really lame. And now a lot of you guys are like, wow, well, so I'm definitely never watching one of your live streams again for when it comes to Sun and Moon information. I do apologize for that. I hope you don't feel that way, but I want to also say that apparently the real information that they were going to, I don't know, people are saying it was delayed, but I don't think it was delayed. I'm fairly certain it was just the real information that we were gonna get. It's supposed to come out on the 20th. There's multiple news sources confirming that, like Sarah B. I'm pretty sure I saw PokeJungle say something about it as well. But you know, whenever Sarah B says something, it is pretty much legit. They're always a very trusted news source. So I'd like to believe that this time we're actually gonna get something worth noting. And I guess considering we got screenshots from like an official confirmation of these new Ultra Beasts as well, I can almost assume that they're gonna be revealed in the new trailer that's supposed to be coming out on the 20th. So 6 days from now, which is just like, bruh. I'm triggered, man. We were told that it was gonna be today, but essentially that is what is happening. That is the plan of Game Freak, and I guess it works out in the end because it basically makes it seem like I didn't really do much bad in the first place, even though it wasn't all my fault, because everything out of the point past 9:10 p.m. is completely out of my control. So I literally just couldn't do anything to stream today, which was really stupid, but it's good now. So I mean, I probably will end up just streaming today on not Sun and Moon stuff. Obviously, I might try and have to do something to sort of make up for it, but yeah, that kind of happened, and I feel really, really bad about it, man. I don't really know how else I can really explain that. It's basically just another one of the Jason Nation ups, is more or less what it is. You know, I've been pretty good at streaming consistently recently, and the only reason why I haven't the last couple days as well, you guys are going to be seeing pretty soon. But I've been working on a video that is probably arguably maybe my best video of all time, and it's going to evolve into maybe a mini series of videos. It's a big theory, and I'm excited to share it with you all, and I apologize that the amount of effort and the amount of work that I put into it over the last couple of days has pretty much all my effort has just gone into that, and I'm sort of regretting the fact that I didn't stream Monday or Tuesday, but I'll make up for that, you know, as the week goes on. That's not the biggest deal. I think seeing this video when it comes out is going to be much more worth it to you guys. Also, I really apologize for my shaky camera work. I'm really, really not the greatest vlogger, and you can see I'm very, very tired as well. But yeah, overall, it's just the cards were not in my favor this morning when it came to live streaming, and I do apologize, because even though I would have technically been about 10 minutes late anyway, should my internet, all those problems been completely fixed and okay and good to go, but you know, even so, it was my fault for sleeping in 10 minutes late. But after that point, everything just seemingly fell out of my control for a little bit there. So stuff happens, man. But you know, it's a good thing that it wasn't something crazy or epic revealed and I missed it, and then you guys would have been really mad at me, and I would have been really mad at myself too. And well, it's a good thing that it seems like everything sort of played out perfectly on this one. So I apologize if some of you guys were pissed off, and I know a lot of you guys probably left dislikes on the stream and probably were like, wow, screw this, I'm unsubbing or something like that. If you chose not to unsub or anything like that, and you actually chose to watch this video also, thank you very much. I'm sorry again. I really am. If I like piss people off with this, it's just, that's why I'm smiling, that's why I'm laughing about it, man. You just gotta move on with it. Life is full of like unexpected events and surprises, the way I like to look at it, and you never know what's gonna come through that door. I gotta stop with this meme stuff, man. But honestly though, you know, you just gotta roll with it, man. You just gotta keep moving, and I apologize again that happened, but I'm just trying to keep a smile on my face, and we'll keep it moving from here. And again, I will obviously stream when the news comes out on the 20th, and I won't sleep in that time, even though I only slept in technically 10 minutes anyway. But regardless, I will make sure that my alarm actually goes off. I'll set like 4 different alarms to make sure one of them at least goes off, and we'll be talking about and breaking down that new information when it comes out live on the 20th. That said, I might be streaming later today as well, depending on how much work I put into the rest of this video. I'm sure I should be able to get it done today. Not really sure, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Regardless of that though, I want to thank you guys very much for watching the video. I probably sound like crap, and I apologize for that, but hey, thank you for listening to me ramble for like the last like 10 however long minutes probably about what has happened, and essentially I basically messed up, and I also didn't mess up, so I apologize once again. Hopefully you can forgive me, but we'll have a better time moving forward from here. I should definitely, again, work on my communication when it comes to when I'm streaming and when I'm not. I usually always tweet out on Twitter, which, by the way, if you haven't already followed me on Twitter, that's where I sort of update you guys if I'm not going to stream, or whatever the case may be, if it's like postponed an hour or whatever I plan on doing with it. just check out my Twitter, because that's where like updates come out for all my streams and stuff like that, and you'll be able to know when I'm going to be live and when I'm not going to be and all that good stuff. So follow me down there, the links in the description. And with that said, I think I'm just going to go probably not back to sleep. I'm awake now. I don't know what I'm going to go do, but thank you guys for watching. Again, very, very sorry if some of you were mad at me or whatever, but again, in the end, it didn't look like it really mattered that much, so I think we're okay. But anyway, don't think you forget me. That said, I'm gonna get out of here now. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So I guess it's a good thing that I didn't render this video yet. I'm literally in the process of finishing up editing it, and well, look what comes out on YouTube. I don't have words, but yeah, there we go. So that was, I guess it's supposed to come out earlier, but I guess it didn't. Nice job, Game Freak. A+ for the effort. That's actually a very interesting trailer, and it says something interesting that sort of, in a way, proves my theory that I've been working on to be even more correct, which is awesome news to have in mind. With that said, though, I will properly cover this in a more in-depth video coming very soon. Thank you very much again for watching, and for the second time now, I will see you guys in the next one.